Hey GreatDrams, guess what we have today? Come on, guess. I know, it was never going to work and now I look stupid for even trying. But we have the GreatDrams Single Cask Series, our new release under the GreatDrams independent bottling program. And this one is from Invergordon in the Highlands of Scotland, 11 years old, and has been personally selected by myself and my wife Kirsty as the first in our Single Cask Series. As you may recall, we already have a bottling that was done in collaboration with Douglas Lane last year, and we only have a couple of those left, by the way, so get on the website now if you want to buy them. Now with a whole new redesign, packaging designed by Stranger & Stranger, the world's best design agency and some of my favourite people, and the whole thing from start to finish has been a wonderful process. We have been working on this for quite a while, many months. We can finally tell you about it, which is great news for us. So it means that not just the two of us and maybe a couple other people who have sampled it know what we've been up to. And in a couple of weeks after this, we'll be launching our second one. Oh yeah, so stay tuned for that. We bottled it 46.2% ABV and chose Invergordon because single grain, obviously it's on a resurgence. People are really into it at the minute, and you've got other single grains on the market, but independently bottled single grain is still relatively kind of few and far between, with Douglas Lane doing some, Scotch Whisky Society have done some fantastic ones over the years. So we wanted to just get into single grain because I'm a massive fan, Kirsty's a big fan as well, and this is limited to just 160 bottles globally. So this is bottle 127, so let's say 159 bottles globally, because this is my office sample bottle. And as you'll see on the back, you even have my signature behind my tasting notes and kind of details behind it. So it was distilled on the 20th of February 2007 and bottled on the 22nd of August 2018 under the GreatDrams Single Cask Series brand. And single grain is superb. It's the backbone of blended Scotch, but it's also the backbone of Scotch whisky in general. Without single grain and grain whisky, there is no Scotch whisky industry, because without the volume that you get from single grain production and continuous distillation, you cannot make blended Scotch. And without blended Scotch, we wouldn't have the volumes to connect with everyone around the world with brands like Johnny Walker, Dewars, Teachers, Grants, Ballantynes, etc. So it's an important thing and one not to be sniffed at. Now, this, I'm obviously massively biased, but I think it's pretty good. So on the nose for me, there's loads of toffee, butterscotch and buttermilk in there as well. I described this to some friends recently when kind of emailing them about it and just saying, hey, look what we're up to, showing them the concept visuals for the bottle. For me, this is like drinking butter. Now, I don't think many of us, or you in general, will have tried that. And I'm not advocating doing that, let's be really clear. But the smooth, understandably kind of silky, flowing, kind of thick, creamy experience that you'd expect from that, right here, but with an ABV. So there's obviously a load of vanilla in here. It's been all ex-bourbon cask, matured in ex-bourbon cask.